Liverpool transfer news and reaction. Arne Slot plots major striker move after Community Shield defeat. Guéhi links intensify. Nuñez joins Al-Hilal. Isak on the radar. The sting of Wembley heartbreak still lingered in the air for Liverpool supporters. On Sunday evening, the Community Shield, often billed as the curtain raiser to the English football season, the trophy the club has lifted only once in nearly 2 decades. And while it does not carry the weight of a Premier League or Champions League triumph, losing it, particularly in the manner they did, left an unmistakable mark. A penalty shootout defeat to Crystal Palace, decided in sudden death fashion, was not in Arne Slot's script for his first official competitive match at the helm. The Dutchman had promised an aggressive front-foot approach in pre-season. But the match at Wembley revealed areas still in need of reinforcement, especially in the final third. The 2-2-2 draw in regulation was an entertaining affair for neutrals, but exposed moments of imbalance in Liverpool's attack for Slot. The result, sealed by a 3-2-2 shootout loss, was a reminder of both the team's strengths and their vulnerabilities. He didn't hide from those realities in the post-match press conference. And in doing so, he all but confirmed that the club's recruitment drive is not over. Crystal Palace's historic day and Guéhi's transfer future, while Liverpool were licking their wounds, Palace were celebrating another piece of silverware. Remarkably, it was their second in under 3 months, having lifted the FA Cup in May. Chairman Steve Parish, speaking after the match, cut a proud but pragmatic figure. The victory, he said, was a moment for fans to savor. Yet he openly acknowledged the realities of modern football, particularly regarding Marc Guéhi's future. The England international, 25, is entering the final year of his contract at Selhurst Park. Talks over an extension have not yielded a breakthrough. And with just weeks remaining in the summer transfer window, Palace may be forced to make a tough decision. Yes, we'd have to, of course, Parish admitted when asked if the club would consider significant offers for their captain. For players of that caliber to leave on a free is a problem, no doubt about it. Liverpool, according to multiple reports, are frontrunners for Guéhi's signature. They had explored defensive reinforcements earlier in the summer, but have intensified their interest following Ibrahima Konate's recent injury scare. Slot values Guéhi's ability to play in both a high defensive line and under pressure, a trait not all center-backs possess. Palace's European ambitions are complicated by ongoing legal proceedings, with the Court of Arbitration for Sport expected to rule imminently on whether they will compete in the Europa League or the Conference League. The outcome could directly influence Guéhi's availability. The shootout drama and an likely hero. The final moments at Wembley were as cruel as they were dramatic. Guéhi, struggling with cramp, was substituted deep into stoppage time. His replacement, 21-year-old Northern Ireland international Justin Deeney, was thrust into the spotlight. In the penalty shootout, he stepped up with composure that belied his age, firing home the winning spot kick. For Palace boss Oliver Glasner, the victory was sweet, but also a reminder of the work ahead. We need at least 2 more quality additions, even before any potential departures, he said, mindful that other key players, including Eberechi are attracting Premier League suitors. Hugo Ekitike, Liverpool's new number 9. 4. Now, Darwin Nunez departure to Al-Hilal the night before the Community Shield left a glaring vacancy up front. Hugo Ekitike, the 22-year-old French forward signed earlier in the summer, was handed the number 9 shirt and a starting berth at Wembley. He made an instant impact, scoring within 4 minutes, a dream way to announce himself to Liverpool fans. But Slot was cautious. With no like-for-like striker on the bench, the manager replaced Ekitike in the 69th minute with Alexis Mac Allister, opting to finish the game without an orthodox center forward. Playing him for 90 minutes would have been too risky, Slot explained. If Ekitike gets injured now, we have very few options for Bournemouth, Newcastle, and Arsenal. It's about managing the squad carefully in these first weeks. Virgil van Dijk calls for reinforcements. Liverpool's captain didn't mince words. In the mixed zone, after the game, there's always room for an attacker, Virgil van Dijk told reporters. We've just lost Darwin, we've lost Lucho, so strengthening up front is important. Let's see what the window brings. His comments were a public endorsement of the club's pursuit of another striker, a sentiment Slot echoed in more guarded terms. Darwin Nunez, the end of an era 3 years ago. Darwin Nunez arrived from Benfica for a club record £85 million. Billed as Liverpool's next great centre-forward, the Uruguayan's raw pace and eye for goal made him an exciting, if unpredictable, presence in the attack. He scored 40 goals and registered 22 assists in 143 appearances, but never fully cemented himself as the undisputed first choice. The move to Al-Hilal, worth an initial £46 million with the Dons, marks a significant chapter change for both player and club. Nuñez had pushed for a Saudi switch as early as January, but Liverpool resisted mid-season approaches. This summer, with Al-Hilal, backed by substantial financial resources and led by head coach Simone Inzaghi, a deal close to Liverpool's valuation was struck. Alexander Isak, the priority target with Nuñez gone, and Isak still adapting. All eyes are on Newcastle's Alexander Isak. The Swede has been on Liverpool's radar since his Real Sociedad days, and his combination of physicality, technical skill, and work rate fits Slot's tactical blueprint. Liverpool are expected to return with an improved offer once Newcastle finalized a deal for another striker. The club's recruitment team is clear. Any addition must be good enough to start, represent fair market value, and not block the pathway for emerging talents like 16-year-old Rio Ngumoha and 18-year-old Trey Nuñez.